Hey guys, so you just watched our video on the beef jerky. It's not done yet, it's still in the smoker. We got about 5.5 hours-ish before we even pull it out. So, I'm hungry and we're making burgers. So we're going to give you a quick video on burgers. A lot of people say that you just put meat and spice and whatever and that's it. That's your burger. That's up to them, that's great. I like to basically make a meatloaf and take that meatloaf and make many little burgers out of it. Because meatloaf is delicious, just face it. So, I'm going to start you off here. We got our bowl. Got some Worcestershire sauce, panko breadcrumbs, salt, pepper, onion, garlic, a couple eggs, and about 4 pounds of ground beef that I thawed out that needs to be turned into some burger. So I'm going to start off by dropping the ground beef into the bucket. All of it. 5.5 hours is a long time to wait to taste beef jerky, so we might as well make a whole bunch of burgers. So, got our burgers there, break them up a little bit, give my hands a quick rinse, then I'm going to chop up the onions and garlic. Got a nice sharp knife that we were using for the jerky earlier. Chris did a good job sharpening her. Just a rough cut. Because I'm basically just going to cut it up and then just cut it smaller and smaller and smaller. You don't want big chunks of onion in the burger. This isn't Eddie Murphy's Mother's Burger. I don't know if you've seen Eddie Murphy Raw. His joke about the burger was awesome. Big old greasy thing with green peppers hanging out of it when you just want some McDonald's.
And folks, I myself am going to have to apologize for the little bit of shakiness on this video. I do have a hangover from last night's videos, so bear with us. That's kind of what we do here.
It's all about drinking beers and cooking food.
I might be hungover, but I'm not hungry.
First world problems. It's actually a lot more onion than I expected, but that's a lot of beef. So roughly 4 pounds there. So out of that 4 pounds, we're gonna probably make like 5 or 6 burgers. We like to make them big here. Go big or go home. All right, I'm happy with that cut. Scrape that into the meat. I got a nice mess on my stove here. Garlic's next. Just a quick little note I learned when I was working in the kitchen. When you're using chef's knives, best place to grab it, right here by the blade. Don't even worry about the handle, that's in your palm. Gives you better knife control. Also, don't cut yourself. That's another tip I'd like to impart with you guys. Chop that up real good. How are we for time on that video there, Chris?
We're looking at about 4 minutes.
Right on. That garlic good and small. We want a lot of flavor packed in these burgers. If you're not really good with knives, there's always the Miracle Blades. Those are awesome. Chris swears by them as well. Okay, so that's everything I'm putting as far as chopping stuff up goes. So I'll get this out of my way. For the Worcestershire sauce, just a few dabs. About 5 big shakes with a big bottle. Salt, just going to liberally sprinkle that in there. So I feel good about it. That's about right. Pepper.
I can smell it already, man. It smells good.
Got the eggs, both eggs. I'm not doing anything fancy like the one hen crack. I'm not making omelets today. We're making hamburgers or meatloaf burgers. So I'm gonna get in there. I'm just gonna mix that stuff all together. Oh. And once I get it all incorporated, I'll start adding however much panko breadcrumbs I think I need. I don't want these to be too dry, but
well, they're used pretty much just as a binder, just to hold the meat together a little bit.
yeah. Alright, I'm going to just rinse my hands off. Sprinkle some panko in here. That's good. A bunch. Now when you got this much meat, it's great. You got some good ideas. If you got some lots of cheese kicking around, stuff them. Make giant cheese-filled burgers. They're delicious. People love them. Or you could do pesto or anything really. Get creative. Burgers are.
And we will have a video on cheese-filled burger dogs.
Yeah.
You are gonna enjoy this one.
Let's just make one today.
All right.
We got lots of cheese. Got lots of beef here. Chris is going to show us a technique on how to make those dogs.
Sounds good to me.
Right on. So I got this here now. I'm just going to bust out a rough size amount of meat that I use to make my patties, and then we're going to cut to the next scene when they're all ready. Roughly about a tennis ball size worth. Yeah, a tennis ball plus a golf ball. There we go. This is what we're going for.
Enough to make a snowball that would knock out a small child.
Yeah, 1/3 of a pound roughly is what we're going to go for, I think. And we're going to get these all ready, and we're going to just put them out, and we'll see you in the next video. Right on. So here we go.